Hi guys, so I thought I would do a video on my 2020 goals. Now, I don't want to sit here and say that I'm making any resolutions. I just want to call them goals. Things that I want to get done and achieve and stick with, all of that stuff. I made a little list just so, I remember what all I want to say here. So one of the first goals that I really want to keep this year is to read more. I love reading. I just haven't been in the reading mood in a long time, but I want to change that this year, and I want to read as many books as possible. I own so many books that I still have not read. For instance, I've showed you guys this book before, but this forensics book that I got off of Amazon. Forensics stuff just really intrigues me. I'm so into and fascinated by forensic science, and like Forensic Files is one of my favorite TV shows. So I'm so excited to get into this book. So I really want to start reading this one really soon. And this is another book. This was my mom's book, and for some reason I'm just kind of drawn to it, and I just want to read about it and I guess learn more about the World War II, I guess, but it's called Ghost Soldiers, the epic account of World War II's greatest rescue mission. And I don't know, like I said, I'm just kind of like drawn to it, and I think it would be interesting to read something like this. It's different from anything I've read before. So reading is definitely one thing that I want to do more of this year. The next thing would be to drink more water. Now I have this beauty right here, my Lucy tumbler, to fill with ice and ice cold water to keep me hydrated. I just need to do it. What I'm thinking is my first thought in the day is, ooh, I need to go to QT and get a soda. So what I plan to do is okay, I can go get a soda, drink that soda, but before I go and get another soda, at least drink one whole cup of water before going into drinking another soda. And then again, before just going into another soda, because I'm just a big soda drinker, guys, drink another full cup of this, and then drink another soda. I'm not trying to say I want to cut out soda this year, because soda is just a big part of who I am. It's just part of my life. I love soda so much. I don't really plan on cutting it out. I just want to incorporate more water into my life because I know that I need it, and I know that it's good for me. So that is a very big goal of mine, is to drink more water. The next one is very easy for me. It is to write as many letters to my best friend as possible. As I've told you guys before, my best friend lives in Guam right now. She's there for 3 years, so I won't see her for a very long time. Back in middle and high school, we always loved writing each other notes, and sometimes we would keep notebooks and just pass back and forth, or we would just do single notes and give them to each other in the hallways, during class, what have you. And we kind of miss that. It's very old school. Obviously we write each other on Messenger, we can text each other, we can call each other, but it's so fun to actually write letters and mail them and then wait for a letter in return. Nobody does that anymore. So I just want to make a point to write her as many letters as possible, and she better write me some letters back. Keeping my eye on you, Lindsay. A very big goal of mine this year is to get married. As I've stated before, this year my fiance and I will have been together for 8 years and engaged for 7 years. I already have my dress, I have my shoes. Really all we need to do is get a ring for him, a wedding band for me, and a nice outfit for him to wear, and a nice outfit for my son to wear. And I'm working on planning the details. I just want a courthouse wedding. Obviously, we'll have to get our marriage license and stuff like that, and I want to make sure whoever our photographer is going to be, I would choose my friend Jenny because she's amazing, but we'll just have to kind of see how everybody's schedule is. But I definitely want a photographer to capture wedding photos, and all of that. If we can incorporate our 2 dogs into the wedding photos, I would love that. But I at least want Alden in the pictures because I'm picturing him in like a little button-up shirt with like some nice pants and suspenders. Like, I'm going to get all sappy and teary-eyed now just thinking about it, but I really want to make it happen this year. Like, I'm ready to be a wife. I'm ready for him to be my husband. We pretty much are already, but I just want to make it official, you know? So that is a big, big goal of mine for this year. Another goal is to eat healthier for the most part. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm like going on a diet or I'm giving up fast food altogether, but I want to eat less fast food. I want to cook more home-cooked meals, and just make them healthier. I'm perfectly fine with like my weight and how I look, but at the same time, I'm very insecure about myself, mostly about my stomach. And I had a baby, my body changed after that. I'm not the skinny mini that I used to be. Like back when I was in high school, I was so skinny and I thought I was fat. I have always had body image issues. So I'm not sitting here saying like I want to eat healthier to lose weight. I'm very like okay with what weight I am at. I would like to tone my belly, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not even talking about exercise or anything, but I would like to exercise in this new year. That is a goal of mine. I don't know if it'll happen because I always say I want to exercise. It's just like finding the space and time to do it. If we can make room in our basement to actually work out, I would do it every night. I just personally won't go to a gym because that freaks me out. But definitely eat healthier and if possible, start some sort of workout routine, but like nothing crazy, just like, stuff I could look up on YouTube and then just like follow along with. I would be okay with that. I definitely want to continue to journal and plan throughout the year. And I also have this journal. It is a 52 lists for happiness. It is a weekly journaling inspiration for positivity, balance, and joy journal book. And it's really cool because it has prompts in there. Like, let's just flip to a random page. So like list number 17 says, list the movies, books, and TV shows that make you feel happy. And I just, I want to like start filling this out weekly because I just think it'll help with the more positive mood. Like I said, I'm trying to be like as positive as possible this year. No matter what happens, no matter what I go through, I'm going to stay positive through it all because it's the only way to be. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be sad or hurt or anything like that anymore. Last year really was the worst year of my life. That's why I want to make this year the best year of my life. I just want to like completely turn around and like make the best of life and not let all of the hurt and anger that I felt last year like define me this year. So that is a goal of mine, to continue to journal and like write to my dad and fill out the weekly journal and stuff like that. I think it'll definitely help like my mindset and to help keep a positive mindset. Another goal is to keep up with my skincare. And since I showed you guys all of my new skincare that I have been using, it is going to be so easy for me to keep up with it because it truly makes my face feel phenomenal after I do it. Now, I'm very bad about actually doing skincare in the morning because I'm just not a morning person, but I will definitely keep up with doing it at night before bed. I'm just a night owl. I am not a morning person. Like, I cannot wake up in the morning and be like, ooh, let me go do my skincare routine and then throw makeup on. Like, that is not me. Like, I won't put makeup on until halfway through the day most of the time. Like, if I ever become a morning person, sure, I'll try and do a skincare routine in the morning. But for real, in all honesty, that happens late at night because that's just who I Let's see. Another goal of mine, which is a big goal because I have so much of it, I want to actually use up and test out all of the makeup that I own, and not buy any more makeup. Now, yes, I do have a subscription to BoxyCharm, which is also why I don't need to actually physically buy myself makeup anymore. I have makeup coming every month to me and they're full-size products. I don't need to go buy makeup. I have so much makeup as it is. I don't need to buy anything. I want to use every single thing that I have and like actually see if I like it and if I don't like it. That way I know for sure what to get rid of and what to keep. Like I'm doing this video where I'm testing out all of these foundations. I'm sure I'll find some that I love, but I'm sure I'll find some that I really don't like. And then I'll know I can pass those on and just not keep them in my collection. And you know, like, I'm not just like hoarding all this makeup. I don't need all this makeup. So I really want to like make it a point to test out as much of my makeup as possible, see what I like, what I don't like, and then give away what I don't like and just keep what I do really like and will actually use. So I am on a no-buy when it comes to makeup. Unless it's something that like is like a tried and true of mine and I'm like out of, I might buy it. Like, okay, not that I need any more foundations, but my CoverGirl Healthy Elixir foundation is very, very low and I do really want to repurchase that to have it on hand. But aside from that, I don't plan to buy any makeup this year because I don't need to. I really don't need to, and I'm telling myself that I don't need to buy any more makeup. Another thing that I really want to do this year, I really wanted to do it really the past 2 years. I want to make a movie / video about and for my dad. I kind of want it to be like about his life, who he was. My plan was to like, you know, talk about my dad and share stories of my dad and show pictures of him. And if I can get clips from some of our home videos, like with my dad actually in the clips, I'd love to add that into the video just to make it more personal. And I really wanted to talk to people like my mom, my sister, my dad's friends that knew him, and you know, see if I can either get like videos of them or voice clips of them like telling me things that they loved about him or stories about my dad to incorporate into the movie. It's really important for me to do this. I'm just really upset with myself that I didn't get it done before he passed away because I thought about doing this before he passed away when he was sick, because I really wanted to get it done so that he could watch it, and I think it really would have touched his heart. But I know that he's with me. I know he's looking down on me, and I know that he will see this when I get it done. So it's very, very important to me to make this movie / video about my dad. And if you guys would be interested in seeing that, please let me know. Oh, and I do want to bring up something really quick. I had a video idea of, let me read what I wrote down about it. A video, like a get to know my dad video, because I feel like I've talked so much about my dad on my channel, about his sickness and his journey and what we went through and then losing him, and I don't know if you guys would be interested in that at all, but if you would be, please let me know, like, if you want to see it or not, because I don't have to make it for YouTube, but I can just make it for myself, like a video, you know, focused on my dad. You know, I can tell you, like, you know, about his life and funny stories and all the fun times we had, and obviously share like photos and home movies of him. And if you guys are interested in that, just let me know. My dad was a really great guy, and anybody would have been lucky to know him, and I'm so very lucky to have been his daughter because he was the best dad that anybody could have ever had. So if anybody's interested, I'm not going to cry. If anybody's interested in that, please let me know because I would love to make that video. I just don't want to make it and put it on YouTube and have nobody be interested in it. So regardless, I'm going to make it, but just let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. And then another big goal of mine is to continue working on my YouTube channel, doing as much as I can for it, helping it grow and expand as much as I possibly can. I want to do as many videos this year as I possibly can do. I want to try and come up with new ideas. It's always really hard, but I know, with the help of some people, they can give me ideas, or I can just look up ideas online, or just flip through YouTube and maybe take ideas from different videos and make it all into one. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I really want to work on my YouTube channel this year and make it the best that I can. Sorry. And I also want to get back into my blog. I haven't blogged in quite a while. Once my dad got sick, I just kind of was over doing much with it. So I want to get back into my blog and make my YouTube channel the best that it can possibly be. And then another goal is to go on adventures. That doesn't mean necessarily road trips. As much as I'd love to go on road trips, once my fiance starts working again, he's going to be working from sunup to sundown every single day. So that's not going to happen, but just taking Alden to different parks around here, not even parks with playgrounds, but parks where we can hike and see some cool scenery and stuff. I know Missouri is filled with really cool parks that I've never been to or seen. We do have a place called Merrimack Caverns that I always grew up going to with my family. It was always our favorite thing to do. My family never got to go on lavish vacations, but we would go camping. So I loved my childhood though. I'm not ashamed to say that I couldn't go to the Bahamas like my fiance did when he was a kid, but I went camping and we made great memories. We have amazing pictures and footage from all that. So anyway, I just want to go on adventures and actually live my life this year. I feel I'm always so scared to leave the house and do anything. I just like to be at home, but I want to actually get out there and, I want to metal detect with my detector my dad got me. I want to make him proud. I want to take Alden on as many adventures as we can. I want him to grow up with great memories of doing fun things and stuff like that. And last but not least, at least for now, my biggest goal for this year is to be happy. And even with everything that's going on right now, I'm trying my best to stay positive through it all. And that's always been hard for me. I feel I've always been more of I don't want to say negative person, but kind of. And I don't want to be like that. It's hard under certain circumstances that I'm not going to get into. But my main goal is to be happy this year. Make a lot of wonderful memories, get married, work on my YouTube, journal, so many things that will make me happy. I just want to be as happy as I possibly can be this year. And I know that my dad wouldn't want me to sit around being sad and crying over losing him because he told me he'd always be with me, and I believe him. So I'm going to be happy for my dad and for myself. And of course for Alden. Alden needs a mom that's going to be happy and positive and there for him and, make sure that he has a really fun childhood. So that is what I plan to do this year. So far, those are my 2020 goals. What goals do you guys have for this year? Let me know down below. I'm very interested to see what you guys, want to accomplish and do. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Sorry for rambling. I wasn't trying to make another really long video, but you guys know how I am. But I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye!